All right, how's my pick three at a glance family today? More Money Tenry back at you again from St. Louis, Missouri, with the pick three at a glance draw lottery system for evening draws, August the 6th, 2022. Moving right along this year, moving right along. System for all states, doing the 1-1 rundown. This is the tutorial for the pick three at a glance system. Also, I'd like to welcome everybody, all the new subscribers and the viewers. And thank you for the new subscribers that subscribed. I appreciate it. Hopefully we can get you all on the road to increasing your winnings. So this is what we got here. The 325 came in, and yes, this again sound like a broken record. We won again. Just go to show that the system works. Here you go. I mentioned on the 2-3 that hadn't came in for 100 days. Doing the 2-3 rundown on it, the 2-3 0, 2-3-1, 2-3-2, 2-3-3, 2-3-4, 2-3-5, 2-3-6, 2-3-7, 2-3-8, 2-3-9, and that's what I did here. And that's a $50 winner, or a $5 winner, so I guess $45 if you count it like that. But I just added it from my bucket list from when I hit not too long ago from my numbers. I knew I said I was going to be carrying it, and it shows that the system works. And then I hit the 239, so that's in this week $100 or so, $100, because 50-cent box number is $50 for Missouri. So yeah, the system works. I got a comment about showing proof, and I'm not into showing proof. I'm into helping everybody make this money, play until they come make this money, y'all. So this is the proof in the pudding that I've been trying to say, and you can see that it's for November. I'm sorry, where my mind at? It's for August, Friday, the 8th, 5/20/22 evenings. Okay. So today is the 26th, so anybody that want to go back and check, just go back and check for Missouri. Okay, and this is what it is. Track the numbers, get your bucket list. When you hit, add numbers off your bucket list. That's the way it goes. Okay, so I'm going to do the 1-1 rundown. Then again, congratulations everyone that hit. I'm going to do the 1-1 rundown on the 325. And remember I said that 3-5 was up to 61 days and counting now. And the 2-3 was 100 days. And I said and that 5-9, remember the 5-9? That pair that I said, that's why it's important to track the pairs too, along with the pick three at a glance master sheet. Because if you match those pairs up, you can come up with the combination to get a powerful hit. I'm telling you. You're not playing and trying to hit every day. You're trying to play to get a big hit, and then when you get that big hit, you know where to go get your numbers from to get even bigger hits. That's how it rolls, y'all. You're gonna have to play a little while, but when you get that hit and you got your bucket list, that's powerful. That's how I do it. When I hit, I keep my numbers. I hit, then I got my bucket list. Then I go back and play them numbers. And I ain't playing a lot of money. I'm playing responsible. I've won a whole lot more than I've lost. I can say that, okay? With this system. Now, other systems, no. And everything is done for me. I'm tracking all 1,000 numbers. I don't have to use any other tools other than the tools I have here, which is 5 strategies, which is just checking off the boxes, checking off the boxes. Easy peasy. It's easy. So, but I've showed numerous of times I won. Anybody else that want to know what I won, they can go back and check that. But it's not about me winning. It's about you winning. And like I said, I know everybody's not going to get it, and I'm cool with that. Everything's not meant for everybody at all times. So I'm just trucking along, and to the light bulb start lighting up on enough people that everybody get interested and say, "What's that? What's going on at Mo Money Terry's Pick-3 at a Glance channel?" And then I think that's going to happen. It's going to take a little while, but I'm game for it. So welcome again to the viewers and subscribers, and all my subscribers that's been following me from day one. I really appreciate it, and I hope one day you all can teach this to other people. I mean, it's simple enough to teach. Okay. Now, you're going to do the 1-1 rundown, which is the 1-1 rundown you ever need. That's all I used. And the number came in, it came 325. All right? And today's August the 6th. Let me make sure this is still recording. Yep, August the 6th, 2022. And the last time it came in, I always like to know last time the number fell because I got the countdown. I can go back and track. Was July 25th, 2021. That's almost a year, right? See what I mean by how you might have to play them numbers to make them straight. Okay, for to know when they came in. Now this is a straight. Straights can come 6 different ways. 3 numbers that are different can come in. By law average, they'll come in 6 different ways. Okay, they can come in 325, 352, 235, 253, 523, 532. Okay. Now the reason why that's important is, like I said, law average. They have to rotate. That's how you hit. That won't change. You want to find out where 325 is on the master sheet here. And when you find it, you're going to mark it off out of what column. And to find the column, you got to find the base numbers, and these are the base numbers. And they don't change. These are the base numbers that make up this 1,000 sheet. And them base numbers is they consist of 22 numbers. I'm sorry, that's it. 22 numbers. You take 22 numbers and do the 1-1 rundown like we're going to do here. And you have the all 1,000 numbers at a glance. All 1,000. Somebody asked me, well, how are you going to get? That's impossible. You get 1,000 numbers out of 22 numbers. I said, yeah. I said, I can understand you saying that because I still don't know how I got it, but I did it, and because it adds up, and I'm showing you how it does. Okay, we're going to do the 1-1 rundown on that. I like this simple because it's all in numerical orders. None of the numbers out of order. Everything's in order, and that's the best way for me. 1 + 1 = 2, and that's all I need to know about math to do what I need to do with this. Okay, so we're going to have 1 to 3, you get 4, 1 to 4, you get 5, 1 to 5, you get 6, 1 to 6, you get 7, 1 to 7, you get 8, 1 to 8, you get 9, 1 to 9, you get 10, you don't use the 1, you just use the 0. 1 to 0, you get 1, 1 to 2, you get 2. 1 to 1, you get 2, 1 to 2, you get 3. Same number that's at the top, you get at the bottom. Same thing here, you're going to add 1, and you basically just count down till you get to 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2, and there's your 2, top bottom. Same here, you're adding the 1, then you just go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't get no easier than that. And if you add them ones to this number here again, you're going to get all these numbers over from here to eternity. That's why I use the 1-1 rundown. Nothing changes on it. Okay, now since you done found this here, you want to find the column that the 325 is under. Okay, let me see. 325 is under. I think everything is showing here. Good. Okay. Now, here's the base numbers. Running the 1-1 rundown on all these base numbers give you your 1,000, your master sheet. So 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 3, 0, 1, 4, 0, 1, 5, 0, 1, 6, 0, 1, 7, 0, 1, 8, 0, 2, 4, 0, 2, 5, and 0, 2, 6, and 0, 2, 7, and 0, 3, 7. Okay? That's 12 numbers. Okay? And then the doubles, you only got 10. Well, really 9 with the triples, but you got 10, but you got 001, 002, 003, 004, 005, 011, 022, 033, 044, and the triple zeros. Each one of these numbers, when you do the 1-1 rundown on them, will have their own column. So now we want to find out what column this 235, but it's 325 is under. And when you do the 1-1 rundown, you're going to find, see that 2? You got it's 013, but in the rundown, it's going to show up as 103. You mark it out. Now, this in column 2, this 013 is in column 2 on the master sheet here. And it's going, but when you get to the 012, you're going to see the number as 235. It's the same number. All it is that when you rearrange these numbers, the numbers going to rearrange in the column. Okay, so by being 013, this number has to match with the 013, just like these numbers had to match with the 325. So that number is going to be 235, and you go to column 2 to 013. Okay, we go to column 2 to the 013. Here you go, 235. Bang. You're good. You check it off. That's what your math sheet is for. Okay. And see here, since June to July, now to August, we've been marking off where the numbers are hidden on what column. See how that goes? Now you know at a glance what numbers ain't failed. Just by looking at your rows and looking at your columns. So if you want to know if a number failed, just look at your little 12 columns here. And if you want to know if the doubles fail, look at these little columns right here. Okay, and you can see doubles ain't got as many marks as the straights, because the straights hit more often than the doubles, and the doubles hit more often than the triples. Okay, because it has more ways to come. Triple only got one way to come. Doubles only got 3 ways to come. Okay. Now, by adding the 1-1 rundown on all these numbers here, you're going to get, you're not just, when you do the 1-1 rundown on these columns here, you're not just looking at 10 numbers. You got to realize you're looking at 60 numbers at a glance. Okay? So you take these 60 numbers times 12 right here. 12 times 60 gives you 720 of the 1,000 numbers that you need to look at. That's 75% of the 1,000 numbers that you need to look at. That's powerful. That's powerful. Can't get no better than that. Because at a glance, you know where you're at on any of those numbers at any time. Okay? Can't get no more powerful than that. Same way with the doubles. At any time, you know where your doubles at any time at a glance by checking them off every day. Okay, now these here, I do a monthly sheet, and I do a sheet like this where I follow for the end of the year, so I can see where all the numbers that fail at for the end of the year, and I know where all the numbers at for the month. Because what I want to do here is just keep out each month as it rotates. But now we got the 720. Then we're doing the same here with the doubles. You ain't looking at 10 numbers, you're looking at 30 numbers. Okay, so you're looking at the straights on the triples, which only come one way, which is 10 numbers. So you got 9 times 30 gives you 270 other numbers, 1,000 numbers. 10 gives you 1,000 numbers of the triples. Your total is you got 720, 270, which is 990, and 10, which gives you 1,000. All at a glance. That's why I call it PICK-3 at a glance. I came up with the name at the same time. I came up with the sheet, but I'm like, oh man, I sure need a name for this sheet. And it said PICK-3 at a glance. I said, oh, that sounds good. I guess I'll use that. And that's when PICK-3 at a glance was born. Okay. And then me adding different than what I seen other people add. When I learned the 1-1 rundown, everybody's talking about subtract the number, and I don't like math, so I say, well, I don't just add the number and see if I come up with the same numbers. And I did, but they just was in reverse order. I said, okay, I got the same number, so why I'm going boggling my mind and say this minus that, that minus that, that minus that, that minus that, and then get the same numbers when I could just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Now, another thing I like about this pick 3 at a glance. Say a column don't fall, like we just seen, them pairs don't fall for 69 days. In 3 months, when you hit, you automatically know where to go get your numbers from. Your will gonna always be filled because you're gonna always know where to go get your numbers by this pick 3 at a glance sheet. You ain't got to guess. You ain't got to do no tic-tac-toe. You ain't got to do no grid. You ain't got to do no day sum. You ain't got to do no, what's it, day sum? Day sum, you ain't got tic-tac-toe. I say grid, no. You're going to do a little mirroring with this, but nothing that's hard. Because everything here, the tic-tac-toe, the mirroring, the grid, the day sums are all done in here. Because you got all 1,000 numbers in here. You can't help but do it. You ain't gonna find no system that's gonna tell you what number coming the next day. I'm sound like a broken record, but you got to get that in your head. That's not gonna make you wealthy. What's going make you money, but make you money. Find out what numbers to hold on to when they hit, knowing where to go to the well to get your water from, and that's your next numbers, and not the next numbers that's coming the next day. But your next numbers, you know, if you when you pick them, you play them, they're gonna come. They have to come by law of average. They got to come because all the numbers got to rotate, and that's the lottery figure out a way to cheat us, which that could be possible. Anything's possible with man and money. But if they do, I guarantee you, we'll catch it because we're going to know how to get a feel of how these numbers be supposed to be rotating, and we know what they do and what they don't know because you're going to be watching them every day. Believe me, it's easy to catch them cheating 1,000 numbers. Pick 4, you can't catch them cheating on you with 10,000 or Powerball or Lotto or Mega Million and all them. If they cheat, you don't know what's going on. But you get 1,000, you'll know what's going on. But like I said again, if you got nothing, and then if you got one, and it can happen. If you got a column don't come in 4 months, you know it's hot. You know it's about to pop. So, and then 2, you didn't check. So 9 out of 10, you're gonna know what numbers ain't came in by law of average. You know what numbers to play. That's how I did it with the 23. They ain't been in 90 days, 100 days. I know they had to pop. Law of average, they got to come. Unless they cheating. You know? All numbers work off law of average. The law of average ain't gonna never change. This ain't gonna never change. 1 in 1,000. Another thing that's powerful about this system, they call a thing called opposite numbers, okay? This grid here, when they play a number, some people want to know what would be the opposite number of the number they played. So you got 1,000 numbers. So you got 000 to 499 and 500 to 999. So say with this here, saying you was playing 1, 2, 3 and 6, 7, 8 came in. 6, 7, 8 is the opposite of your 1, 2, 3. Okay, that I guess that's what that's about. That's powerful in this because you got if you playing 8, 9, 0 and 3, 4, 5 come in, that's the opposite number of the number you played. That's what the mirrors and the sister thing they talking about. Okay, and that's powerful because all that is in here. Okay, let's go to column 2 where it came up. All right. We got the 2, 3, 5. The opposite number of that 2, 3, 5 is 8. Wait a minute. 2, 3, 5. My mind is 7, 8, 0. Okay. So you can see the opposite of it fell already. See what I mean? You can tell the opposite of it at a glance. All right. Now, I'm losing my train of thought for some reason, but you can see the opposite of the number fail. That's the beauty of it. You can do that on any of these columns and any of the doubles. Okay, let's go with the 013. You can go down here, the 5, 6, 8. Okay, and that's why I knew I lost track. Reason being, the way this worked, These numbers are the opposite of each other. Okay. 1 is opposite of 6, 6 opposite of 1, 2 opposite of 7, 7 opposite of 2, 3 opposite of 8, 8 opposite of 3, 4 opposite of 9, 9 opposite of 4, 5 opposite of 0, 0 opposite of 5. That's the beauty of this. Everything's there. Now, if you're playing, this is part of my strategy. When you look at the columns and you checking off the numbers, when I see that, okay, let's say, just for instance, 3, 4, 6, and its opposite, which would be, let me find one that I can really use here so you can kind of get a better picture. And it's hard to find them when they check off. It's hard to find when the opposite ain't failed. That's why I play them. Let's see. 4, 5, 9. I'm going to find one. Well, it looks like this one don't have that many marks on it. Just 015. So let's say, that went too dark. All right, give me a minute, y'all. Let me get it together here. Okay, on the 024. Can you see this 024? I think it's, let me look at that. 024. Yeah, you see the 024. You don't have that many marks on it. All right, what I'm looking for. 1, 2, 3, 6, 8. Yeah. Okay, let's say the 1, 2, 3 here hadn't failed, and 6, 8, 0 hadn't failed. Those are the ones I'm looking at playing, because the opposite of it hadn't played. And by the law of average, they have to fall. Okay, that's what I call mirroring. Or say this 3, 5, 7 and 802 haven't failed. The opposite have failed. Those numbers I'm looking at playing, because they have to fall. One of them gonna have to fall off the column. You know what I'm saying? Even if you get a column like this 04, look like it's kind of empty too. You know what I'm saying? So you keeping an eye on it to see how many long it takes for something to fall off of it. If it's up to 60 days, all right, you're looking at 90 days, you know you're going to put it in when you hit, or be looking at it to pull some numbers off of. That's keeping your bucket full. So you know where to go to get your numbers from. All right? Now, next thing I do, this is that's strategy number 1. That board. If you don't do nothing today, take them 22 numbers and do the rundown on them, and just start following me. Don't change nothing you're doing. I wouldn't suggest you change nothing you're doing, but get the and then get my other strategies. Just start following me. Start today. You ain't got to really understand, but if you don't understand the 1-1 rundown, then you need to contact me. I'll put it in the comment section. But it ain't gonna take you but a piece, a copy and paper, or any kind of paper that's legal paper size, and just do them 22 numbers with the doubles, do the 1-1 rundown, make your columns, and start following me. And if you don't do nothing, just use that sheet to track from here on out, tracking them numbers, and see, don't that make a difference in how you play PICK-3? And see, don't you start hitting, because everything you need is right there. In your state. Now, numbers rotate different in your state. Midday run different from evening if you got 2 draws. Evening run different from midday. But the system works for anywhere in the land, in the country, because we ain't tracking nothing but 1,000 numbers. Period. Just do that. Do that. You ain't got to follow me no more today. Just do that for yourself and see, don't you? And then come back and get the rest of it if you want. Just start today. You ain't got to go back and get nothing if you don't want to. But if it was me, I went back to January when I came up with this sheet, just to see where everything was at, so I could start fresh. And then I carried the numbers over. But yeah, just do that for yourself. That's all I'm telling you. You ain't got to listen to nothing else I got to say. Do that one, and that'll prove it to you. So that's strategy number 1. Okay, here is strategy. Let me turn this light off because it always reflects. And I don't think you can see the numbers correctly. All right, this strategy number 2. This to track the pairs. That's how I knew that 2, 3 hadn't hit. So 3, 2, 5 came in. 3, 2, 5 came in yesterday. I track the pairs. 325 came in. So what I do, I mark off the 2 3 rather. I mark off the 2 5, and I mark off the 35. Okay. Now at the end of the month, you're gonna have pairs left, and those pairs that are left, you roll over with you each month. And then when you get a pair, them pairs around 60 or 90 days, you know when you hit, that's where you're gonna go get your numbers from. But you're just checking things off. I mean, I did this. You can do this in pencil, longhand too, because I'm probably, I got some sheets I need to duplicate, but I started off writing it, just making this on a plain copying paper and made a list. I didn't have no computer, no typewriter, nothing to do this with. And I just made like it is up there on the board. I did that. That's one thing I invented because I wanted to know where the pairs was at. I want to know where the pairs was falling at. And then here is number and positioning that I put together because, I wanted to know if when at the end of the month, what numbers was left and in what position that I could play and I could find to play. So for instance, I did the zeros down to 9 here. So like the 325 came, I'd mark off the 3, I mark off the 2, and I mark off the 5 on that column. 3 in the first, 2 in the second, 5 in the third. At the end of the month, like I already know last month, 2 has not fell in the front place already. I got my eye on that. 2 didn't, that the whole month, a 2 didn't fall in the front place. So now, if I'm playing 3-2-1 like right here, I'm gonna make sure I play 3-2-3-1 or 2-1-3. If I don't do them but 50 straight, I don't need to do them a box because I already got the box in on this. I play this straight box, but then I'm gonna do these straight, and that's another $2. That's just $2 on that number. But if I'm playing that number, I'm definitely gonna play it like that. If the 2 ain't failing, I'm playing a number with a 2 in it. Same thing with that 3-2-5. If I playing it and 2s hadn't failed last month, I'd be playing 2-3-5 or 2-5-3 for sure. Okay, that's strategy 3 there. Strategy number 4 here, tracking the front pairs and the back pair. Now, tracking the pairs is different from tracking the front pair and back pair.